Hey, what's happening? It's Bill Smith. This is my private direct messaging in Twitter. And I shouldn't show this. No one ever shows this. These are the people that I talk to. Um, these are my friends. This is basically the only reason I would ever log into Twitter for the most part now. I used to have a pretty good following, but it's not really my style. I want to just point this out. All right, I shouldn't show private conversations. Space Shot said this was cool though, so whatever. These are old conversations. All right. So this is from, let me go back here. You see how all the pictures show up? Right? All the links, all the pictures show up. No big deal. Here's a screenshot that shows up. Hey, no big deal. Okay. These two won't show up. All right. Now, I almost did something last year, and I decided not to. Because at the time, I made a choice, and I said, we need to have a community. You understand that? Like when QAnon was happening and we weren't mainstream, we needed to have a community. And I think that a good community needs to have some naysayers. If you're new to me, or if you know who I am, you know that's true. Like I want someone to say that's not true. And then I want the person who says it is true to have to prove it. And when they put their evidence out there, you can believe it or not. I don't want to force you to think. I want to have a courtroom where someone in the jury can make an informed choice and decision about what's happening. Now, of course, you can have a really crappy prosecutor, whatever, crappy defense. I'm just saying, this is where we were at the time. I made choices. So, Twitter now, in my direct messages, this is my direct messages, will only not show two pictures, and I've seen these before. Like I know what's in here, so I want to watch it together. All right, so we're gonna look at the first one, and I'm gonna say, what do you see? Remember, potentially sensitive content. You get it? All right, it's just a cross. wait for it. You're gonna love this. Oh, what? What? I'm not allowed to look at that? Look, wait. So we're gonna look at it again. What is that? It's like, oh, what? Oh, you don't like that? All right, but it loaded this time. You see it? What do you see? Look, you can't see it again. This is my direct messages, and I already have this picture saved, so I don't really need it. They're doing anything they can to make sure that I don't look at this picture. You see how weird this is? So what do you see there? I see a cross with a heart in it with another heart. You get it? I mean, you can see that, right? You can see that? Let me open the image in a new tab. I'm just going to copy the image. Let's view the image. Okay, so that's the picture. That's what's inside of here that Twitter doesn't want us to look at. This is my direct messages. That's my direct messages. So do you see it? That's a heart inside of another heart inside of a cross with the swirly thing. So when I saw this, the first thing I thought was pedophile symbolism. I ain't gonna lie. That's where I was at the time. All right. Okay, now we're back to the messages again. Okay, I had to go back to look at it. You ready? You want to look at the second one? You're going to love this. I'm telling you. When I saw this, I was like, there's no way. No way. But you give it 9 months and things change. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to show you this picture. I'm telling you, Space Shot is the only person in the world. Maybe I think I might have showed one or two other people in private, and I decided just to never do it, just to lay back. But Space Shot was one of like 2 or 3 people in the world that knows about this. And this was forwarded to me privately on Twitter from someone else who trusted me with this info. They didn't know what to do with it. So, you ready for it? What? 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 Memories. You understand? What do you think? So a lot of people don't know who this guy was when he started. He's just an embedded guy, and now he's talking about drinking bleach and stuff. You know, like QAnon. Every time you read the mainstream, it's like QAnon people want to drink bleach now, and this is the reason. He's the only person in QAnon talking about drinking bleach. I mean, just put it in perspective. Isaac Abbey's dead. We're arguing with Gabe Hoffman. Shout out to Lift the Veil. You know, people say, "Oh, Lift the Veil's a bad guy. Lift the Veil's a shill," and I don't know, man. Probably not. You know, likely he's just a guy doing the same thing everybody else is doing. He took a different opinion, QAnon stuff. So that's why everybody in QAnon stuff hated him. But like I said, I like a good naysayer. You know, people need to be held accountable. So who else we got? I mean, these are the old school players. I remember there was a guy named, oh man, stupid ass little thinking cap guy, ISAAC Green. And he's the one that tried to get out in front and then tell everybody Q was fake early. And ISAAC Green nearly destroyed the QAnon movement. Single-handedly, along with Alex Jones. And Alex Jones said on the air that he has met QAnon. Looked right in the camera and said it. So wherever you're at, we all get the symbolism. Now, for a minute, I thought, you know, this is just an accident with bad optics, you know? But is this his live streaming account? Like, is this where, I mean, he's clearly on camera. This was a screenshot out of a live stream share. I mean, think about everything this guy has done and how it has reflected on our movement. Has it been good? Do you think it's a net positive? Remember he went on Comedy Central? Remember? Went on Comedy Central and almost made us all look really bad. Now he's talking about drinking bleach. Like, you know, most of you know me, the background. Like, Bill Smith was a shill slayer for a while there. I mean, I got rid of all kinds of people. People just said stupid stuff, and I don't really the lying and the misinformation, that bothers me. You know, that bothers me. But not as much as not talking about something. You understand the difference? Like, as long as there's a conversation happening, someone else can get out in front of it, head it off, push it in another direction. I understand that. It's not going to change the truth. Whichever way it goes. But this dude's talking about drinking bleach. Jordan Sather's talking about drinking bleach. That's what he's doing. You know, maybe drinking bleach is good. You know, maybe it is good for you and it cures AIDS in Africa like they're saying it does. Maybe that's true. I'm just saying that the optics of it, you telling a sane person to drink bleach to cure their ills looks fucking maniacal. It looks insane. It looks kooky and crazy. It discredits you and everything you're saying. And maybe it's true and maybe it's not, but you saying, hey, let's drink bleach, makes you look stupid to normal people. And when you're the one on the soapbox wearing the QAnon t-shirt, okay, out there in front, cheerleading on your Comedy Central tour, you know, like Jordan Sather has tried to do, do you think it's good for your t-shirt, the QAnon flag? Is it good to tell people to also drink bleach? I would say no. All right. So, I'm not saying that this doesn't work. First of all, there's no way it works. It just doesn't work. You can't drink bleach and cure yourself of viruses. That's not the way your body works. It's not. It's not the way. I'm sorry. Like, if you can use this to kill bacteria in water, or viruses in water, like potable water, like camping, that's for emergencies. It's not because it's ideal, okay? And you have to absorb it through your stomach to get it into your body. Your body's got a way of cleansing this stuff out before it hits your bloodstream. Like, there's a lot more here. I'm just saying, Why would you do this? It's not good for him to say, hey, QAnon people, drink bleach. Do you understand that? It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. We would have to do some tests. Some real live lab tests, like with the Health Ranger, Natural News. You can't say, I'm the guy in charge of this conspiracy theory. I'm the guy that everybody should listen to. Also, drink bleach. It's not a good thing. It's bad. So this is fake. All right? This is a Stratford hack. It's the only thing around here. People said it could have been spam mail. They said that when they were hacked, there's no way that they turned it over, so they could have put stuff in there. There's all kinds of stuff that could happen. It's weird that I have to say this, though, but I don't think these people like me. Shout out to Unirock and Unirach. I don't think they like me, but they're saying it's fake news. And it's weird that I have to take their side. I don't want to. I don't like them. I tried to like them. They were my buddies. But Unirock is a Zionist. He's a Zionist. Zionist shill. Whatever you want to call it. Unirock is a Zionist. So I can't like him. Anyway, down here they talk about it. So if you're on one of these threads and you kind of like, buck back a little bit, thank you, because this is stupid. Do you understand how stupid this is? I'm just telling you, this is dumb. And there's no reason for somebody out in the lead on QAnon to say it. It doesn't help us. Do you want to be everything to everybody, Jordan? Loser? This guy said that burning down the Notre Dame cathedral was a good thing. That's the same thing that Zionists and Jews said. Ben Shapiro said the same thing. Ben Shapiro made jokes about it. So did a bunch of other Israelis and a bunch of other comedians. They made jokes about Notre Dame Cathedral burning down. And Jordan Sather said that Notre Dame burning down would purify it. Like burning a witch. Yeah. Alright, so I got a few minutes here left. Let's do best of Jordan Sather on Twitter that I could find in 2 minutes. So he doesn't believe in God. At least not the way we believe in God. Doesn't believe in Jesus. And doesn't like the Bible. Alright, this aggravates me. This guy put a tweet out. I can't find it now. But Jordan Sather did say that the fire at Notre Dame would purify it. And it was in response to all the years of pedophilia in the church. And I was thinking, fuck you, man. Seriously, fuck you. We're talking, this is a giant. It's not just about it being a Catholic church. It's about being a monument to what we could do at the time. And he's I don't know. I mean, I could go on about this, but you know where I'm going to go. I'll just spend more time on it. I don't really want to. The aggravating part is these two people now are getting ready to make us look stupid. Okay? They do it together. This guy, this IntoTheMatrix guy, I'm not going to talk about him, all right? But he's like a real person in real life, and they literally went to a cult. Hang on. All right. The way they scare people off, the mainstream media, the way they scare people off QAnon is they go, "Oh, it's a cult. Don't subscribe to the cult." So then anyone like my dad, or my uncle who's not into the stuff, they watch TV, CNN, Fox News, are going to go, "Oh, okay, that's stupid. All right, don't do that." There's the signal. I was waiting for the signal. The signal is cult. That's the mainstream signal. Okay, so this guy over here, this @IntoTheMatrix guy I just showed you. This is on Neon Revolt. They literally went to a cult. Let me just scroll through this and get to it, but like this is why cults are bad, and then they went to a cult. That's generally the gist of it. Like, we're talking about like channeling stuff and all kinds of weird shit. Oh, look at this idiot. He's in there. He's in here. So I'm just... whatever. He's a bad guy. I'm just telling you. You can listen to him if you want. I'm not saying he's doing anything really damaging, but this is what it is. It's a fake. They're phonies. Till next time, this is Bill Smith. Thanks for watching.